people doing? Today we're going to talk about a story from the times of the Buddha, and it relates to a minister, Santeti, of the king Pasendi of Kosala. It so happened that Santeti leads a rebellion across the front and comes home victorious. King Pasendi is very happy with his performance and tells him that you are given a gift of being like a ruler. So he gives him lots of entertainment by way of drinks, and there's a dancer at his disposal. There are a lot of people with whom he can have a gala time. For 7 days he gets himself drunk and getting infatuated by the dancer who dances for him, and there are a lot of his friends with whom he has a gala time. On the 7th day he takes the royal elephant and goes to the river side, and there he sees the Buddha and his attendant Ananda. And since he's in drunken stupor, he just casually bows down to the Buddha. Buddha smiles and Ananda asks Buddha, why are you smiling? So he says, this minister will come today only to me and he will become an arhat. And then it so happens that he goes back to the riverside, Santeti, and again there he has a gala time drinking, and he calls the dancer. Now this dancer is on a diet for 7 days because she wants to dance very well, and she dances and she dies at that spot with her eyes and ears open. Now Santeti is very much disturbed with the dancer dying there, and he starts shedding tears. He doesn't know what is to be done. He seeks solace, and he goes to the Buddha and he tells him that this lady has died, and so then the Buddha tells him that rest assured, my son, you have come to me who can help you, one who can be a constant solace to you and your refuge. The tears that you have shed on the death of this dancer is more than the waters of all the oceans. Then the Buddha instructs the minister in verse. The meaning of this verse is, in the past there has been in you clinging, that is known as upadana, due to craving. Get rid of it. In the future also, do not let such clinging occur in you. Do not harbor any clinging in the present also. By not having clinging, craving, passion will be calmed and you will realize Nibbana. Now when Santeti reflects on this, he becomes an arhat, and he gets insight meditation. He does insight meditation, and then realizing his span has over, he tells the Buddha that let me realize parinibbana, let me leave this body, and Buddha gives him the permission, and there only he rises to a height of 7 toddy palms and into the sky, and while meditating on the element of fire, that is Tejo Kasina, passes away. And it is said that his body goes up in flames, his flesh is burnt up, and the bone relics, that is his dhatu, falls through the sky and drops on a clean piece of cloth which has been kept there by the bhikkhus. At the congregation, the Buddhas and the bhikkhus ask the Buddha, sir, the minister has realized parinibbana, dressed in full regalia. Is he a samana or a brahmana? To them the Buddha replies, because my son can be called both a samana and a brahmana. And then he says in Pali the following verses, Alankato chepi samam chareya, santo danto niyato brahmachari, sabbesu bhutesu nidhaya dandam, so brahmano so samano sa bhikkhu. Which means, though he is heavily decked, he is calm, free from moral defilements, has his senses controlled. He is established in Magga, that is Magga insight, if he is pure, and laid aside enmity, that is weapons towards all beings, he is indeed a Brahmana, a Samana and a Bhikkhu. As per the commentary, Brahmana, Samana and Bhikkhu are all Arhats. Now when we listen to this story and the Pali verse and the Buddha's teachings, we realize that due to upadana, so much of dukkha comes in this world. So we have to try and walk on the path and listen to the teachings of the Buddha. May all beings be happy.